Yeah, folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RIMWORLD. It is Vampires versus the Empire. And things are going so I really don't want to end this game because I'm having such a blast with it. We even found some actual steel on the map. Hasn't happened very often in this game. We do have some components over here too, but we don't need to mine those out anywhere near as much. Actually, resource-wise, we're currently doing fine, although we would like some more plasteel. So maybe we'll go and send out another mining operation soon. For that, because I think we do have some more revealed plasteel on the map here, and we're currently looking for steel. Do I want to do that? No, I think I would switch it back to plasteel, even though we've got a few on the map. I think we're burning through it relatively quickly. I think that's the last charge rifle in the current queue, and it is. And then yeah, at some point we might need to do another scan of our people by body parts, but we shall see. Part of me is wondering, like, is the next campaign of this, do I just like take 5 of our people, do the Arconexus sort of victory thing, then just take 5 people to a new map? I don't know. They'd start with a bunch of skill and a bunch of equipment. We will have to do an extended proper Arconexus victory condition at some point. So I find it's pretty appealing. We'll probably want to do something like just speed run up the wealth a bunch. Or we don't speed run and really try to do the thing where we've kind of tried to work on it before, where we... Insufficient containment. I bet you the door was just temporarily open. And maybe that was the issue. Actually, I should get the security door here. I forgot about that. That's right. When we were moving these things around, we were supposed to go and set these things up. Okay, what I'm going to do is mine this out. This is going to lead to a containment failure for a little bit. Although if I close this door, then it's still going to lead to a room that is enclosed. So I don't know how that necessarily interacts. Yeah, so we're not getting the message right now. Yeah, because this door is still counting. Okay. Obviously, as people go through this, it's going to complain, but that's okay. Vasquez, I'm going to get you to prioritize working on the security door, please. And then we'll probably do the same thing here, but I don't think you want 2 entities in the same room, or it leads to stuff. To stuff. All right. Yeah, no crazy events, I don't think. I did check the log before I started recording, so new day of recording. Oh, yeah, we've gotten... new kid. We've got IO in the vat. That's looking good. I did go and ask for some hauling to be done over here to get these rocks out of the way so we can quickly sort of move out in and out of this area, because we're going to go and pop that danger zone. Yeah, that's swell. All right, security door is up. So yeah, I'll do the same thing here. I'll mine this out. We'll put another security door in there just so it's ready. And then maybe I should get the next room up. That's right. This wasn't quite big enough. So if we were going to get another entity... I think I'll get ready for it. I think this room would be fine, though, right? Like, if I were to build this here, it'd be a different layout. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, and just put a forbid, move this light. All right, which I got to click here to do this. Move this, tell you what, put it on the... I'll just move it up 1 tile. That's going to be fine. And then probably... This doesn't really matter which one of these I take. I guess I could just not move the light and just deconstruct this wall. We'll put a security door in there. And then I might want to get the holding platform pre-built. But actually, it's so cheap to build. 40 steel, yeah. So we should build the holding platform right away so it's ready. And then if we do capture an entity, then we'll just go and construct the rest of the stuff at that point. I guess what I'll do is also plan this, because otherwise I'll forget to put it down later. There you go. It's like, it's like defensive programming, but not. Defensive game playing. Know your weaknesses, try to work around them. All right, so I think I still want... Do I still want the mining to be happening on the map, or do I want to send the people away right now? You know what? I think we will. Let's take a look at the world map. Chukka, chukka, chukka. So we've got... Well, that's steel. Plasteel. 17 days. Oh, that's hostile activity. And no timer? Interesting. Okay, so we'll do the plasteel to the east, I think, is what's going to happen. Do I want to bring the whole load of people? I don't know. Sass, Connor, Sky, Soto. Maybe I'll just bring you 4. Just a little bit of tea. And some packaged survival meals. You know what? That's fine. Okay. Do that, please. Harvest, what's the... Okay, 6th of Juggis, so... Good growing season. We'll get that hay grass harvest so we can make a whole bunch of kibble, which actually is getting a little lower. Launch. Oh, autosave. Launch. to this plasteel, drop in the center. Oh, that's weird. Was it hidden going through the mountain? I mean, I guess it's kind of legit. Okay, do that. Sky immediately falls asleep. Oh, you are on the nighttime schedule thing, which isn't actually going to help you over here. Well, still, you can finish the sleep. It's going to be okay. It'll all come out the same difference. Sass gets a level up. Huzzah. Right, plenty of dye over here. We might want to go and do the demo thing. I think I probably will go and dye the floors red. I think I was talking about, oh, maybe I'll do different color coding or things. No, you know what? I think we're just going to do that. So I'll just eyedropper the scarlet and fill these in. I wonder if painting has a higher priority than actual sculpting. I don't know. I wonder if it would tell me over here. Remove paint. Yep. There you go. Make things at art bench the lowest priority. Good. That's exactly the way I think it should work. Yeah, let me do these hallways before I queue up the others, because I don't know, we might have enough. Might not have enough dye for everything. Tap, tap, tap. There you go. Sky probably just maxed out the sleep. That's not Sky. That's Sky there. Recreation period, but there's no recreation to be had. Well, no, that's not true. Soto is recreating some solo stuff. Actually, it's a little surprising that Sky isn't. Maybe she will as soon as this chunk is done. I'm betting there was this little window between the recreation and things. Oh, we need to unload that as well, so you can have access to your stuff, please. All right, man, that won't take too long. Inspired creativity on Vasquez. Do I want you to use it on construction? I probably should, but I think I'll just not bother. If Vasquez was a craft... Oh, no, you are a crafter. Hold on a second. John, let me do this, and then if I tell Vasquez to do that, there you go. You're going to continue the marine armor. Now, you might not finish in one sitting. But let's see. So an inspiration is going to be +2 levels. You do sleep soon. It's actually your sleep period now. No, I don't think you're going to finish it in just one go. Okay, I'll wait until... Oh, you're at the anything now. Oh, you went right through your sleep period. But if I released you now, you would go to sleep. Okay, which I'll let you do. We're going to babysit that project and make sure that it doesn't get completed by someone else. Exotic Goods Trader Caravan. Okay. Oh, yeah, we don't have... Oh, Chico's really good at social stuff. You got a 20. Damn, Chico. You are sick good. We don't have any silver stored up. We might be able to do a bunch of sales. I want to sell barrels. I'm going to keep the books. Those are my 2 recreation books, right? Yep. Lamentations of Sculpture. No. Oh, let's sell some organs. Keep the thrombohorn. Sure. Sell the sculpture. All right. Organs are worth so much money. There we go. Components. Advanced components. Monster. Jump packs. I think it'll just be this, and then I'll take some extra silver. Have some flexibility for the next merchant. All right. Seems good. I know it's like you're supposed to be your sleep period, but come on. Let's go. Let's get this done. You guys can go and sleep at home. In your actual bed. God damn it, Crow! Stop eating my meals. Tap, 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 tap. Plasteel chunk. Good. Still get the steel chunk. Oh, yeah, I might not change my scanner right now. The tremendous building. Ooh, for what? The map. These rewards aren't worth that much, but it's not going to be that much of a construction. I think I'll do it for the Glitter World medicine and the plasteel. You know I do love those quests. It always hurts me when I can't do a building thing because they are very fun and entertaining. Man, we built our last one out here. I'll probably do it again, but I don't want to go and step on... Wow. This is an awkward shape. What is it being blocked by? Oh, that's interesting. That's meant to do that. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to destroy this zone. Why is it red here? But it's letting me place this down. I'm confused. And plasteel scene. Okay, what we're going to do is we are going to officially switch over to steel. Because that's going nuts. Or I could do silver and then just buy whatever I need, but... what is this quest? What's the failure condition on this? Oh, nothing. Just build it and then tear it down. That's probably one of the reasons why the rewards are not quite as impressive as they could be. So we'll just try to build as much as possible out of wood because it does build very quickly, of course. And then the tiles will be... What do we do on this map? We got a lot of granite. Granite blocks. I think this should already have a no roof zone from before, but maybe not for the whole thing. Actually, yes, for the whole thing. And then I'm going to issue a chop wood command for the area we're going to be working in, because we need to, but also just the extra trees as well, because we're going to need the extra wood. And yeah, even if they're not fully grown, so we don't get maximum efficiency, that's okay. This is not the same as cut plants, which will cut trees that wouldn't even give us any wood. Let's all those chunks out of there, please. I don't know why I hit that red strip. It's clearly building. Oh, sorry, everyone here is done. Launch or load. Food, that. And that's it. Cameraman detected. Yeah, it's fine. We're leaving. And they actually grabbed everything. Then head home. And land over here, please. Great. So this should construct fairly quickly. We even have enough wood now. But yeah, we're going to chop these trees. Again, we need to for the space, and then it'll replenish our wood supply. And in fact, then the wood will be right near our construction area, depending on how eager those bots are to move things out of the way. Shuttles here. Unload all. Oh! Fudge! I didn't babysit Vasquez. And I wasted inspiration on something that is really not useful. Damn it. So easily distracted. Alright. Home zone just to maintain. Actually, we don't really need it to be maintained necessarily. I don't know, I'll home zone it anyway. Underground steel, okay. So, like, we're starting to accrue underground sources, which is great. Bioferrite generator is fine. We don't have any advanced. I guess I can do atmospheric heater. I don't know if I care too much about that. We could have gotten some masterwork or legendary marine armor. Oh well. Live and don't learn. That's me. Where's that thrumbo horn? There it is. Petra might. Well, actually, her sword probably got smelted down at this point. Now, I could be making plasteel swords. We could also check the stats on the bioferrite one. So, like, no, not here. Over here. If I went long swords like this, can you not change the material from this? Maybe it's a different previewer. Ah, no, here. There we go. So steel longsword, 8.633. Plasteel, so much better. Bioferrite? Bioferrite, interesting. Bioferrite, theoretically slightly less damage, but more penetration than the plasteel, which I think at this stage in the game is more important. And I bet you these stats, depending on the quality, of course, I bet you these stats would probably outdo the thrumbohorn. So let's do that. And then just to, because we have someone who really enjoys spears and they think they're swell, let's compare. If we went bioferrite spear, yeah, lower base damage and lower penetration. One of the things with the spears, they do have great armor pen a lot of times. But let's schedule 3 bioferrite. Oh, no. Bioferrite. How much material we need? Yeah, we can actually make 4. 3 bioferrite longswords, please. And let me specify I don't know, 16 to 20 or something. Really high skill. It'd be great to get an inspiration. I'm not sure if the inspiration is better on a weapon versus armor. I mean, the armor obviously is really important to stay alive. The weapons are kind of interesting because they gain extra, like, accuracy with every quality level. And then at masterwork and above, like masterwork legendary, they gain extra damage, which is really significant. Just if I recall correctly, that's how it works. Man, I would have wished we could have gotten the +2 quality on that from the inspiration. Actually, I don't even want John to finish that. I want Vasquez to... Why can't I select you? Because John is using this? There it is. I want Vasquez to finish this with the 20 skill. Which I know we couldn't do if we weren't using the no authors mod, but we could still, do some manipulation. It would just be annoying. All right, so we got a good quality marine armor. But again, people might not instantly put it on. So what I'll probably do is do the force wear. We already did it with John. I'll do the force wear of armor on Tad. There we go. And it could probably clear that, and I don't think they'd take it off. Okay, we got extra of these. I'm going to officially resuspend the flak vest and flak pants. We still have some spares, and we're just going to try to get people to keep upgrading as much as possible. Let's go do another plasteel. So, Sass, Connor, Sky, Soto. Yeah, the S's, that's fine. T. Survival meals. Chunk chunk. Accept. Survival meals over there. Do I have suspended? Nope, nothing suspended. Nope, nothing suspended. Although... Oh, we have no meat, actually. Okay. Sorry, I just had to move the mic. It was slightly in the way, so if there was a weird sound, my apologies. You know what? We'll hunt the turkeys, too. Although they don't really give a lot of meat. Let's go and add a little bit more in. And yeah, we did cull this. We need some more human attacks. This was the other plasteel here. Drop at center, please. And yeah, we can keep getting the non-defended ones, so no reason to go for the ones that are being defended. The lump's really not centered up this time around. Not growing zone, stockpile zone, please. Do that. And then, yeah, the mismatch schedule, but sure, that's fine. All right. 30 degrees outside. That is pretty roasty toasty. Little cleaning. Oh, yeah, I do that from... You know what? I'm going to turn off the home zoning over here. I don't care about keeping this clean. And while it can be damaged, it's really not a big deal. So, yeah, just don't bother going outside to clean that. That's going to be okay. Astrid is fishing. Vasallo started a social fight with Petra. All right. It's probably not going to work out too well for you. Petra's holding a concert. Nice. I do like that event. That's really cool. I really got to make a point to putting more musical instruments. It gives an extra source of recreation. And we get some fun events like that. Which I always forget is a thing because I very rarely do musical instrument stuff. Well, that's good. I don't know. If we just keep this as a hay, maybe we can go back to having some animals. We'll see. Those guys, I guess we could always butcher those guys for meat if we really wanted to, but I don't think we do. How you doing over here? Still working on it. All right. Party's over. Another social fight. Vasallo, do you have a weird trait? Jogger Night Hour. Why are you starting so many social fights? Man. I like how no one's rescuing either. They're really not. All right, Ryan, I'm going to get you to get up and do this. I don't think they actually need medical attention, but... Jeez. Now, just to finish this a little bit faster. A great Paul over here, which will give us some mood debuffs. I don't know if we want to do any rituals right now. I don't know. I think we're kind of okay. We've got quite a few options. The brain wipe would be really good if we really wanted to recruit someone who is otherwise unwavering loyalty. But I don't think there's any good reason for us to do that. All right, we're all done. Set the load. That. And I guess that's it. All right, again, we could bring the mechanoid chunks and smelt them down, but they take extra walking, and I don't really feel like they're very time efficient anymore. Okay, I was going to say, hopefully someone gets that last chunk of plasteel. They're not going to get the tea. Hang on a second. Sass, I'm going to kick you out. Then I'm going to say, get back in. Pick up the damn tea. What's wrong with you? There we go. Thank you. And go home. Okay, that's probably the last little mining expeditions that we do for a little bit. Still some stuff I wouldn't mind mining out on the map. And at this point, we have identified enough places we could deep drill that we could do that. Has this been cleared out? It has. Do we want to do the danger room now? I think so. Sky, you'll be... Wow, you are really cranky. It's just leftovers? We do with a party? Oh, we can. Tell you what, let's do that. Hopefully that'll work and give you a mood boost, and hopefully you don't berserk mid-celebration. Yeah, you come back, you immediately get the supreme expectations. Alright, it's fun. It's not bad, we can still get the +8. Those dance parties, they take a lot of material, but they do give you a lot more stuff. And then, yeah, sleep, which is going to be great. That'll help burn off a few of these penalties while that has happened. I hope the slept in the heat isn't currently going on. No, that was all on location. So some of those should time out, which is going to help Sky's mood a bunch. Yeah, already looking better. You are very comfortable, which is very important. Your ideology color. We could do a quick psychic ritual. Connor's also... Well, you were in sort of the same boat, right? You probably had a bunch of negative modifiers. Being there, the psychic soothe is good, but yeah, you are going to be okay. I guess I may as well at least do a skip abduction. Yeah, okay, let's do that to get rid of the penalty. There's Lisa. Who's the other? There, 140. Good enough. All right, do that. We'll get rid of the -3. I don't think it gives us a positive one. Maybe we should just plan on like doing an immediate, like just butcher for organs and then butcher you for meat. Rest expiring. 4 wasters, and we get to send 8 soldiers. Oh, we get to specialize. Maybe that's what I was thinking, specialize them, because we did have this. Emergency descent. Maybe, I don't know, but I should do the other one. And capture. Is this plate armor again? Yeah. I was excited because I think it's like power armor, but it's not. So we'll just queue up all the harvest, lung, kidney, heart, liver. And yeah, what's this book? Recreation. Plasteel is nice. Wait. Oh, that's the emergency descent. No, camp assault that I want for the specialized limbs. Let's do this. So you're sending a shuttle. It's already sent, okay? And we need to send 8 people. So let's send... That's 6, 7, 8. Actually, we'll send the vampire. We just gotta kill 4 wasters? Seems insanely easy. And then, yeah, I want to do the danger zone. Then Vast, you dropped your weapon. All right, new map encounter. Ooh, that took a while. Pause, 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 pause. Vast. Oh, we have a bunch of these charge rifles ready to go, too. That one and that one. All right. Unload. Where are you guys? Oh, way over there. All right, let's go. Not particularly worried about cover or anything. So yeah, they'll try to gas us, which is actually fine for like the vamps. Oh yeah, we have good range now. Here, we'll do a little bit of a spread out. Connor, maybe we could have given you a charge rifle. Tad, just stand over here. Just in case any of them decide to melee us. We'll be planning some deconstruction. We get the pods right away, which is great. John, can you... Yeah, there we go. Apply tech print. Thank you. Flame. Undo. Deconstruct that. Petra, come over here, please. And Chico, go there. Are none of these guys a constructor? Oh, yeah, lots of people are constructors. And granite beds. Yeah, we can't deconstruct from here, which is weird. Or what if we open it and that can we deconstruct it? Because I know I can bring it home. Yeah, there we go. Deconstruct. Same thing here. Open and deconstruct, and then unqueue. So we'll bring a little steel with us. I guess I could deconstruct the cloth sandbags. Sure. And we'll queue up the specialized limbs, and I'm going to start the research again. Boom, boom, boom. Lamp. I mean, we're hardly getting anything out of it, but we may as well deconstruct the lamps. Unforbid some things. Failed in a ridiculous way. A ridiculous way? Okay, cancel that, because what we'll do still is we'll still go for a kidney. What I'll do is just queue up 2 kidney jobs. One fails, then the other one will try. If one succeeds and the other one succeeds too, well, another way we finish them off. Okay, I could deconstruct a few more. Oh, there's some more gibbet cages. Hold on. All right, hopefully that's the last of it. That's the last I'm willing to do. Set to load. Do this. Meals, components, cloth, smoke leaf, steel. Actually, all these corpses, we can bring them back for food. Because they're not going to be rotten. Oh, and there's no cap on this either. I mean, I could bring all these stone chunks and stuff, but it would take us forever to load it, so I'm not going to bother. Okay. I think it might auto-launch. I don't know. It might not. We'll double-check on you. How the hell did this bird get inside? Or put a little hunt on it. I guess you could go through these doors. Surgery failed. Again, it is dark, so that makes sense. That's marble. We could deconstruct it. No, I don't think we want to do that. This is still being worked on. We still have wood, so that's going to be okay. It's just a question of constructors. No restrictions on anyone? Nope, we're good. And yeah, you guys are still hauling. Yeah, see, this is why I dropped my shuttle in the middle of the map. A little ghoul infusion. Go biofire weaponry. Hellcat, incinerator. Maybe I could do a run that prioritizes those at some point. What I like is that we do tend to get Hellcat rifles fairly regularly from enemy raids. No acceptable food. Oh, yeah, for Petra. It's true, we didn't send you with anything. Wasn't even an option, actually. Just a question of how long does it take us to finish picking up everything off the map here. Oh, there was another gibbet cage there, but that's fine. Actually, we didn't even deconstruct this one. You know what? Totally okay. Petra is actively starving. Oh, yeah, this cloth picking up is really being inefficient. You know what? I'm going to call this good enough. Let's just get everyone in the shuttle. If you didn't bring everything, that's fine. We're going to send you home before you guys snap. Thank you. Complete. I was going to say, it unpacks this, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, good. Lovely. Put a high priority haul on that. Get it out of the way, especially in case we get raided. We want to get that stuff out of there. Give everyone another mood boost. And yeah, I still want to do the danger zone, but I think that was a good use of our time. Oh, hello, all the steel. I'll tell you what we're going to do is put a little mine command there. And you know what? I'll put a mine command there. It'll take them a little while to get over here, but that's okay. And then I'll do that. Great. 3,000 steel. 800 plus steel is a pretty good number. Plate armor. That actually might get smelted down, which I'm fine with. And yeah, okay. So let's look at Petra for a second here. Her equip stats with the Thrombohorn are, let's call that 16 and 61. Yeah, bioferrite longsword, baby. It's one of the reasons I've been slowly accumulating it. I could have started producing longswords sooner. Probably should have. Tox grenades. Now, grenades are not auto-excluded from the smelt, so I'm hoping they don't actually explode. Molotovs are grayed out. I wonder if that's bad. But I'm going to go ahead and allow tox grenades to be smelted down here. I know they can be sold for money. Hopefully they're actually smelted and not just destroyed, but we're just, whatever. We're just going to keep our base cleaned up. We've got ways to make cash. It's okay. So yeah, keep making those swords. Hopefully we just end up with a higher quality one. Moods are good. Okay, what I'm going to do, because we're 28 minutes now, we'll put in a cut, but I think what we'll do is we might just start the next episode by punching through this. The rocks are out of the way. Yeah, looks pretty good. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.